I rise today with a heavy heart to adjourn in memory of former Madera Mayor Santos Garcia, a true Central Valley hero, a champion for working people, and for me personally, a dear friend. I'm honored that Santos's beloved wife, Martha, and the members of the Garcia family are here with us today as we recognize and celebrate his extraordinary life. It is difficult for me to believe that Santos is gone. It won't be the same without him. I will miss seeing him in Madera, hearing his voice over the phone, and knowing that no matter what fight was ahead of us, Santos would be there. Santos was the son of immigrant farm workers. As a young man, he worked alongside his family, picking tomatoes, cotton, and other crops through California. Those fields shaped him. He saw firsthand the hardships farm workers endured, the lack of clean drinking water, portable restrooms, and basic protections for the people whose labor feeds our state and our nation. But Santos also witnessed their strength, dignity, and their enduring spirit. Those experiences gave him a profound sense of justice and began a lifelong commitment to standing up for people whose voices too often go unheard. After graduating from Fresno State, Santos met the love of his life, Martha, while traveling in Nicaragua. For 44 years, Santos and Martha built a beautiful life together, rooted in faith, family, love, and service to others. Martha was more than his wife. She was his compañera, his partner through every chapter of his life. You would not see Santos at any political event without Martha. What many did not realize, it was that she was the force behind Santos. Anyone who knew Santos knew how much he loved his family and how proud he was of them. For 33 years, Santos served his community as a United States Postal Service letter carrier. He later became a leader in the National Association of Letter Carriers, advocating for workers and their rights throughout the Central Valley. And retirement certainly didn't mean that he was slowing down. With a little more time on his hands, he started spending more time in Madera City Council meetings, speaking up, calling attention to problems, and pushing his community to do better. Eventually, Santos decided that speaking up wasn't enough. He wanted to be part of the solution. In 2018, he was elected to the Madera City Council, where he served through 2024, including serving as mayor from 2020 to 2024. He lived by a simple but powerful philosophy, para la gente, for the people. And that wasn't just a slogan, it was how he lived his life. He fought for affordable housing, better roads, neighborhood parks, working families, farm workers, and people who often have felt forgotten by government. During the pandemic, he fought to get financial assistance into the hands of families that were struggling. He believed every member of his community deserved dignity and respect. Santos wasn't afraid to stand up for what he believed was right, even when it wasn't popular. That is the Santos I knew. Our friendship goes back before either of us was elected. We met while he was working with the Central Labor Council, and over time, he became a close friend and one of my strongest supporters through my public service journey. Santos showed up, and when I say show up, he really showed up. He showed up during the good times, but more importantly, he showed up during the difficult times, even when others didn't. He believed in me, encouraged me, and had my back every single time. And he's been part of my journey to becoming an Assemblywoman. That kind of friendship is rare, and I will carry it with me for the rest of my life. We also had the privilege of doing some important work together. When the Madera Community Hospital closed its doors in 2022, our community faced a healthcare crisis that threatened thousands of people, not just in Madera, but in our region. Santos and I worked side by side to fight for that hospital and for the people who depended on it. And together with so many others, we helped make history by reopening Madera Community Hospital. I'm incredibly grateful that Santos lived to see those doors open. For all his accomplishments and all the titles he held, I think his family says it best. Santos' greatest legacy isn't measured by the offices he held. It is measured by the people that he touched. His home was always open. There was cafecito on the table, a hot meal waiting, and a listening ear for everyone who needed advice, encouragement, or simply a place where they felt home. I know that that's how I felt. Santos is survived by his beloved wife, Marta, his children, Santos, Esperanza, Yomara, Javier, Thomas, Brandon, Casey, his grandchildren, Mia, Jacqueline, Kiara, and Elliot, and his siblings, Carlos, Blanca, Raul, and Rebecca. To Marta and the entire Garcia family, thank you for sharing Santos with all of us. Thank you for the countless evenings, weekends, phone calls, meetings, and moments that he gave to the people of Madera and the Central Valley. Please know that he was deeply loved, how greatly he will be missed, and how many lives are better because Santos Garcia was part of it. So today, I want to stand here to say how much I miss my dear friend, Te extraño Santos. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for always having my back, and thank you for showing us, all of us, what it means to live a life in service for others. Rest in power, my friend. You've left an imprint in Madera, in the Central Valley. Today, we honor his life and his legacy. He was a devoted father, husband, grandfather, labor leader, public servant, and a champion for working people. Today, let's adjourn in his memory. Thank you.